the song Lovely Day by Bill Withers. May he rest in peace. Just passed away this past week, and this has always been one of my favorite grooves on the bass. So, how do we play it? So, first off, we got to know what the notes are we're playing. So, the root notes that we're playing on here are going to be E, that's 7th fret of the A string, C sharp, 4th fret of the A string, and then A at the 5th fret of the low E string, which are essentially the 3 notes that make up an A major chord. Root, 3rd, and 5th. We descend through the pattern, and they're all their own individual root notes. And we're going to also throw in a C at the 8th fret of the low E string and a B at the 7th fret of the low E string. And there's going to be a couple other notes to tie it in, but those are your main root notes that we're going to play. So there's 2 patterns to this. But the most important part is hitting the groove. So the way you're going to play off those root notes for the first 3 pulses on each one are going to go 1 and 2 E. So you're going to play on the E after the 2, and that's what really creates the groove. So it's 1 and E. 1 and E. 3, 4. 1 and E. 3, 4. 1 and E. 3 and 4 and. To close it off, so 3 and 4 and. It's the C to the B. Alright, so then within each chord, we're going to play a little pattern with it and then connect the chords. So off the E, I'm going to go root, root, 5th. So the 5th is the lower 5th or 4th below, which is the same fret but 1 string towards the ceiling. So the low E string at the 7th fret, aka your B note. So I got E, and that creates the groove. Then off the C sharp, same thing. Off the A, I can play the open E as its lower 5th. Turn it around. Alright, so then to connect the chords, I'm going to go off the E, root, 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 5th root, 5th root, and then down. So that's the B, E to the D sharp. I'm on my way down to the C sharp for the next chord. So that's E, 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 B, E, B, E, D sharp, C sharp. And then here I'm going to go 5th root, 5th on my way up to the A. There's a dead note there, but you can play the open E. There's the dead note with the open E. Then I'm going to come in back into the A from the G sharp, a half step below it. And then up to the C and B. I'm going to pulse on that for just 3 and 4 and. Second time through, that part's going to change, the end, the turnaround. So it's going to go E. And then here I'm just going to go, instead of going G sharp to A, I'm going to go A to B. I'm on my way to C, and C is going to get the full measure treatment before transitioning to B and getting back into the groove. Alright, so I'm going to put this at about 60 beats per minute. The song is really at about 100, so we're going to build our way up there. So I'm playing my way through it. That's the E chord to the C sharp. A chord. Second riff. Alright, and the only other way that changes is when it goes to the pre-chorus, but we'll cover that in the pre-chorus tutorial so we can keep this one nice and short. Alright, so that was 60 beats per minute, then I'm just going to bump it up to 80. This one should feel a little more comfortable because 60 is kind of slow. And then I'm going to bump it up to 100. Now if it gets uncomfortable bumping up between 80 and 100, just move it up to 85, 90, 95. But this is about the full tempo of the song. If I can play at the beginning. Press it about that tempo and you loop it. So I'm going to play it one more time through there, twice through. I got a little tripped up there at the end the second time through, but when I'm connecting it to the pre-chorus, just to give you a little teaser here, is when I come off that E second riff, then I'm going to go the A to B, C, 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 C. Instead of coming down on the B, I'm going to go a half step up to C sharp. Start the pre-chorus, but we'll cover that in the next tutorial. All right, so look in the link below and you'll find a link to or in the description below, and you'll find a link on how to play the pre-chorus and then ultimately the chorus. Have fun with it.